Hey everybody, it's me, Indecidian, and this is another speed draw. Good grief, I'm terrible at talking to the camera, or rather, microphone, because, I'm not actually on camera at the moment, but whatever. Making commentary is difficult. So, I'm drawing Spider-Man here because I felt like drawing Spider-Man. Yeah. So this drawing was kind of just something, one of those drawings where I'm like, what do I want to draw today? And I thought, Spider-Man, why not? Because I was going back through, I was watching the Spectacular Spider-Man series. I've been trying to learn a bit more about Spider-Man because I was really into it when I was a kid. But, you see, the only thing that I really watched as a kid was the Sam Raimi movies when I was around, 5 years old, and then I started having nightmares, and my mom took me to a psychologist, and they said to not let me watch PG-13 movies anymore until I was 13, and so, I wasn't allowed to watch the Spider-Man movies anymore, so I fell out of the loop with them. And then the Spectacular Spider-Man came on TV when I watched cartoons for a little bit. I wasn't able to see all of it. I did see a good amount of it, but, it was a long time ago for me. So I don't remember a lot of it until I didn't remember a lot of it until I came back and watched the series again, and it's pretty good. It's not the best cartoon series in the world, but it's a really good Spider-Man series, and I really enjoyed watching it. It's really it's too bad it got canceled before they could actually finish things. Yeah, I was not allowed to watch PG-13 movies until I was 13, and even then, my parents were like, "No, you can only watch certain PG-13 movies." And I would say that there is a certain age where you should you shouldn't be watching PG-13 movies, just because, honestly, 5 is probably too little, but even then, there's some that are not that big of a deal. So, I don't know. I'm not a parent. I will be at some point, and then I'll actually have to make decisions on this, and I probably still won't know what to do. But, in the meantime, this was actually my first time trying to draw Spider-Man, and first time I realized, he's got a lot of details. I was drawing the webs here. I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to draw them, because there's a couple different ways I've seen drawn Spider-Man's webs, and there's one I see where it's got a lot of knots or something up it, and I don't know, to me that looks kind of weird. I don't really get why there would be a bunch of knots in the web, but then again, I don't really know exactly what actual spider webs would look like. And I also tried out a thing where I would try and do I used a thicker marker for the bottom, or not the bottom, the edges that would be more shadowy, to try and create kind of a shaded effect without using any actual shading. And it worked alright. It gave it kind of a dynamic look, and I gotta say, I want to experiment more with different line thicknesses, because I stopped for a while when I started doing animation, because I was trying to get it more to where I could just get something drawn in just one stroke and not have to worry about kind of brushing it out as I do with a lot of my traditional art, where I kind of pull it. And now I'm doing all the web details on his face, and you notice I just start kind of hashing, I guess, because honestly I didn't really want to draw out everything. It doesn't look bad necessarily, it's just, it probably would have looked better if I had spent a lot more time on it, and made it look a little bit better. And also, I think it would look better if I just practice, because in the end, a lot of what drawing is practice. That's all it really takes. There's some tips and tricks you can learn, but a lot of it's practice. And I tried out this kind of more comic book looking thing where I did a lot of black areas for the darker colors to add, once again, kind of more shaded effect, and it turned out alright. I might experiment a little bit more with it some other time. And I'm using my red marker here to give him color. And I really wish I had, like, more, a different shade of red, because this one, like, looks kind of orangish. It doesn't really show here, but, like, in the real picture, it, like, looks way more orange than it should. And you notice I left a couple areas, like, just blank white. I'm thinking I was aiming for those to be kind of highlights, but I don't know. They turned out alright. But anyway, that's all I've got for now. So, hi, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video, but until then, goodbye. For reals this time.